are supposed to be someone that you can trust no matter what. So imagine discovering that your closest companion was swindling you out of thousands of pounds.
Well, over the course of 3 years, Nicky Reynolds was conned out of £27,000 by her closest friend, Angela Kitchener, who said that she needed the money to stay afloat while she waited for a huge payout from her ex-husband.
But after Angela's lies were finally exposed, she was jailed for 3.5 years. And today, Nicky is joining us to share her shocking story. And if the reason you want to come on today, it's a warning to others. And as we'll find out, the police were incredibly sensitive to your case.
They were. That was one of my big concerns.
So, go to the police if any of what you're about to say rings true.
Yeah.
How did you meet Angela Kitchener?
I moved up to South Yorkshire in about 2005, and we were just working in the same company. We were both doing health and social care courses and teaching together. So that's basically how we met.
And you clicked. I mean, you got on straight away. I think there was a bit of time when you sort of roads went separate ways, but then you got back in touch on social media, and this was a friendship. She got you through tough times.
Yeah, definitely.
And then she told you she was going through a battle of her life because she had terminal cancer.
Yeah, so that was... when I originally met her in 2005, there was stories about having breast cancer and having survived that. And then when I got back in touch with her about 5-6 years ago, she told me that the cancer was back and it was terminal.
And this was the first of many lies, and that is a wicked and cruel lie.
What was the first time you started to hand over money?
So when I first got back in touch with her, she was going through a divorce, and she needed just to sort of keep afloat while she was waiting for divorce money to come through.
She kept saying she was always tight for cash.
Yeah, I mean, she had a good job, but she was always well done up, and always hair was always done and nails done and everything. So it kind of did make sense, but it kind of didn't. She had a high lifestyle to keep
afloat,
yeah,
which
yeah.
you were keeping afloat. She was quite smart, because the first time you lent her a big sum of money, I think it was about £5,000, she paid that back.
Yeah.
So there's a trust that's developed right there at the initial stage.
She's had some money off me before. She's paid it back. Why would it be an issue again?
Why would it be an issue? She was getting married. She asked you to be maid of honour, so a lovely thing to do. This is how deep that friendship was. When it came to her wedding dress, she asked you to pay the deposit.
We'd gone wedding dress shopping on 2 occasions. The first time she couldn't pay for the deposit on the wedding dress because she'd said her bank account had been frozen, she'd been defrauded. So we walked away from that one, but then, yeah, she did.
And then she asked you for £10,000.
Yeah.
What was that for?
All sorts. They were moving house, there was bits for the wedding, there was just all sorts that she couldn't cover, so...
Because she'd also said that, this is the 5th of September 2018, that her ex-husband had died in a farming accident.
Yeah.
And he was due a massive payout.
Yeah.
Or she was due a massive payout.
The payout was originally for £5 million from some stocks and shares that they'd had. Yeah. And then when the ex-husband was killed in a farming accident, her share of the money went up to £77 million.
So she said, I'm going to look after you.
Yeah.
Do we know that any of that is true?
None of it is true.
None of that is
true? No, the dead husband is very much alive and kicking. He's lovely.
Oh, my God, that's extraordinary. So you were... I mean, obviously, you had this promise that she was saying, I'm going to look after you, you're like family, but until that moment, you're shelling out all this money. You're not awash with cash.
No,
I mean,
really.
what was going on in your own life? Because you were in debt.
Yeah, I was. And I'd move payments around to sort of support her. My best friend had got cancer. She wasn't going to be here much longer, so it didn't matter. But it was never about the money that was coming back. It was just making sure that she was happy and that she was comfortable.
Yeah.
What made you suspicious? When was the moment you thought something's not right here?
There was a few times that things didn't ring right. The solicitors and the red tape, that was always ongoing. Everything got backed up, though. There was always, like, phone calls and solicitors' letters, and there was always backup to everything she was saying. So it just, I don't know.
Just believed it. So you're now £27,000 in debt. Not in debt, but you've lent her. You've lent her the £27,000. And then you bump into a friend of hers who was at the wedding, and you both sat in a cafe and started talking.
Yeah.
And extraordinarily, she was going through the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. We hadn't realised at the time that we'd both guarantored loans for Angela. So we both got chatting about that, and it was then that it was like, hang on a minute, this isn't right. Yeah. Why would she need that money from one loan and another, that was like £15,000 altogether. So what's going on?
So is that when the light bulb went on? You thought, this is a fraud.
Yeah.
She's taking me for a ride here.
Yeah.
And that is, as we started right at the very beginning of our chat, you went to the police. And the police listened to you and there was an investigation. And it eventually ended up in court.
Yeah.
You saw her in court. How did that feel?
Awful. Just, she wouldn't make eye contact with me. She just walked straight past me. It was horrific. Really horrible.
Because you did, before you went to the police, when you confronted her, you gave her a moment to maybe explain herself or possibly come up with a legitimate reason or whatever, but did she say anything to you then?
Once I'd called her out and we'd sort of approached her about it, never heard anything more from her.
Do you think she has any regret over what she did?
Honestly, no. None at all. And I think she'll do it again, so hence...
Well, she's... on Friday, she is appealing the length of the sentence rather than the overall conviction. As far as you're concerned, have you ever tried to wonder why she's targeted you?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't know. I can't answer that one. I don't know. I really don't. And if it hadn't been me, I'm pretty sure it would have been somebody else. And
also the thing is that there is no way of knowing. We don't know that it could be true, but you know there could be many other people, and maybe not just her, but other people who will listen to your story and think, I have been ripped off here, or we're getting to the stage where that's now quite a lot of money accruing. When do I start getting this back?
That's it.
And you say, go to the police.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I seriously didn't think that I'd be believed. You know, I'm not a daft woman by any... You know, I'm
no, of course not.
Just a normal person, and turning up to the police and saying, hang on a minute, I think I've been frauded against. It's...
The only thing you're guilty of is being a very good friend,
well,
actually.
Trying to.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Does it put you off trusting people?
I have a very, very close circle of friends that was... I trust those. I know them, and they look after me now. So.
What about the money? Because £27,000 is a lot of money to suddenly not have. Do you get any of that back?
I don't know what will happen when she's out of prison. I haven't got a clue. But we'll be taking it from there when it happens. So we'll see.
I hope you get something back.
Thank you, Nicola.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.